see. Waiting on notifications. Okay. Notification just came out. Hey, Jessica. Excuse me. I'm moving all this bling out of the way. I don't think I need too much. Might need a couple pieces. We shall see. But I need to get my ribbon up here. Yeah. Because we need to make some bows. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Hey, Selena. Thank y'all for joining. I know it's late. But there is no rest for the wicked. So we are here. I'm here anyway. Sit, stay, good dog. All right. This is the one I want to come up. I think I want some of this over on this side, and that might go on. I got 3 bows that I need to put over here. I'm putting this on. What did I say? It was 22 inches. Yep. Hey, Megan. Hey, Claudia. I'm inspired. I want to make a pink and lavender mum. You go, girl. Hey, Amanda. Working on some more bows to get them added onto here. Hey, Megan. Did I say hi to Megan? Hello, daughter. Selena and Claudia are mother and daughter. Claudia's the mother, Zelena's the daughter. Just to clarify. Hi, Mama. Hey, Laura. Y'all, my mom was watching the other day, and I'm like, did you chat? I didn't see it. She's like, no, I don't have the breath to chat. Okay, Mama. Whatever you want to do. The ladies would love to hear from you. Well, tell them I said, hey, I'm not going to chat. Okay, Mama. Whatever you want to do, Mama. I want to put some of this over here, too. Y'all see what I'm talking about here in a minute. I'm going to make one more out of this. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 bows left to make. So technically 4. Let me scooch this out of the way. That one is going on here, and y'all, you can't see. We'll put them, I'll make them all in a minute, and we'll put them on there. So I need, let me make one of these for the other side. I need to get my cup. Oh, my Hyla Coffee Mums and Messy Buns cup. I'm just going to make a double pinwheel. That's what these are called. Come on, doggone it. There we go. I'm going to have to cut some more pipe cleaners. Restock my stash. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You be nice. Alright, there's that one. And I'm going to make one in this. What do I want to make with this one? Where is she going to go? And then I think I'm going to use some of the white. Oh, hang on a minute. I have some. I'm not going to do that because I wouldn't want to cover up either one of those. I'm trying to see back here what I can use. Hold on just a minute. Because I have some pink ribbons over here that I can grab and use because they sell them at Amistad. Like this one, I can use. I'm not going to use that one because it has black in it. And those have gold, but I can use, does this have gold or silver? That has silver. I can use this one too. Or is that gold? No, that's silver. I can use that, and I can use that. It matches that. So, yep. You're so funny. Hey, Juanita. Goofy goober. I love making the cheer bows because they go together super quick. Doggone it. I'm sorry. Image control. Let me see. Well, my problem with this is it keeps tilting down. There we go. I want to be smart on this one. So that's the middle. All right. That's 3. One of those is going to need to go over there. So I'm going to make one. No, Emma. I don't know if I want to put this one in there or not. I don't think so. Not right now. I'm going to make one more of these for the other side. And then I'm going to do one of these. So I'm almost out of this ribbon anyway. And I am completely out. Just enough to make one more. Guess what that did, y'all? It freed up some space on my ribbon shelf. Oh, sorry, it freed up some space on my ribbon shelf. Which means I can buy more ribbon. I am going to be heading back to Amistad, so to drop this off. Girl, no, I don't have any room. I have 0 space left. Amanda, I got to tell you, girl, I really enjoyed bunking with you and our visit. I really, really did. There's not a whole lot of times that I could get some one-on-one just to visit with people and get to know them on a more personal basis. And that was really, it wasn't long enough, but it was really, really special. I enjoyed it. All right, pinwheel. Let me make a triple with this one, because this sucker is super pretty. Can't wait to see it in person. Well, by this Friday? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It will not. Okay. No, I don't think so anyway. Michael wants to do an overnight trip, and I'm like, honey, we can just drive there and drive back. I got stuff to do. All right. Let's get her up here. And let's adjust. All right. So I've got, I know this one is going to go on the bottom of this. Well, can you behave, please? Thank you. There we go. When I staple those, I don't know how well y'all can see that. There. The staples go across it. Let me move that out of the way. And then I'll take it and bend it over. That way it'll hold itself on there a little better. I'm getting this dang bow all whoppy-jawed. I'm trying to get this in frame. And then take what's left of that and bend it up behind. Kind of gives it a little extra. Alright, now we need bling on this. What color did I put on this one? I put the blue on there. Let me pull this back out. But I don't have to put the blue. I think I'm going to put me see what all I got cut already. Yeah. I think I probably have y'all in too far. Let me back it up a little bit. Okay. Now, I have 2 of these. So one's going to go on each side, but which one is going where? I think this one is going to get this one. Sometimes you can staple it on there and wrap it around the back where you can catch both pieces. All right. Trying not to have to burn any more of these right now. I might have to, though. Did I put a purple one in there? No, I didn't, but I can. Let me check. I like that iridescent ribbon too, Claudia. Thank you, Terry. How are you? I will let y'all know when we decide to take it up there. Okay. So this one needs to be one of these. You know what? That's supposed to go around the back there. Let me not throw it. Alright, I have these left to use as well. So I think I'm going to put these on the next 3. And I learned this trick from Hyla Cooper. I learned a lot of tricks from Hyla Cooper. I think we all did. People are getting ads. Okay. Flowers. Can't see. Sorry. No, this way. Come on, dang it. I'm trying, y'all. Okay. All right. This over here is completely bowed out. So I need to get these 2 over here. After I get a drink. Michael laughed at me. I said, I'm going to go do a live again. He's like, you crazy. Well, yeah, I kind of am. I don't know why I keep covering up my straw. I love those covers, but when I'm outside and there are bugs. Okay. I don't think I'm going to add bling to this. Because I don't think I need to. But I am going to put a bow on it. This one's going to get this. Decisions. This way. I love my Amanda bubblegums. I absolutely love them. As long as somebody else makes them. Okay. Flower bling is going on this one. Let's see. Will it be there for a while? I'll be visiting my daughter. And yes, it's going to be there this whole season. Yeah, I hope I can make it next time. I go to San Antonio a lot. That was the one weekend, where you were at the coast. Yeah, you were down here by me. Okay. Super pretty. This one is longer than the rest of these braids. Let me see if I can adjust it, the bottom, to make it look like it's not as long. Because what I don't want to do is attach this to the bottom and make it longer. So, I can just put it right up here. That'll peek out a little bit, but there's really nothing at the bottom that looks bad. It just needs to be finished off. So I don't care. Alright, this is the last one with the bows. I don't know why it hid that one. Ha! Amanda said, I love making them, and it said it was held for review. Why? Oh, love making. And it's funny because Amanda is the one that's least likely to accidentally or even on purpose say a bad word. Okay. Last thing is to put something in this and this. Now we got to figure that out. So, nope. That's not what I intended to do, y'all. There we go. Have y'all been thinking about what I'm supposed to put in there? I could cut pieces of a boa, but it would have to be white. I could just make the iridescent is on that side. I could just make some tiny iridescent bows to put in there. What about that? Why don't I just do that? I'm going to make some. I'll show you. Give me just a minute. Just some little single bows. I just need something to cover it up. It's not like we have to have something major in there. And then Let's get, that's more purpley, so I think let's get a pink and a blue center. I might trim just a little bit off of these. I don't know. Let me make another one. Okay. Those are almost, see, I'm getting pretty good at getting my bows the same size. And we can fluff them. Okay. See, I was sitting there stressing over it, and that looks just fine. Now, and I'm just going to staple it through with the pipe cleaner and call it done. And then we can move on to a, completely missed it. That one, where's the other piece? Oh, it's down there. All right, and I'm just tucking the end of that under. There we go. Let's get the pink one in there. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Yes, I love this dang ribbon. Is the long one sticking out the front? It kind of is. There we go. Let me flip it. I just want to make sure. Okay. Make sure we're going in the right direction. I can't see. Okay. Done. All right. I think that is everything on here. Now, I haven't put any bells or anything like that. So, I guess I'm going to need to do that. Dang it. That looks a little floppy-jawed right there. Okay. They sent me some bows. So we can do that. Not bows, bells. Y'all know what I'm saying. I will put a couple of these on there. And then, let me see. I think I want to use these, but I'm not quite sure how I want to. Hang them on there. Because I don't think it'll, let me see if I can force it to go through here. I'll just pull some off, and then I can tie it on. Never mind. I got an idea. Which one do I want to use? This is how we're going to do it. Just like that. And then I'm going to sandwich that sequins right in between here. If I can get it to lay down correctly. There we go. And that is how we're going to hang it. Now let's do one more. Ouch. Dang it. I just snipped my dang finger. A little bit of blood ain't gonna hurt nobody. All right. Did not know how I was going to incorporate this sequence. They put it in there, so I knew I was going to somehow. But Okay, now we need to put something on here. How much would a mom like this typically, girl? Thank you, Catherine. Let's wait till I get finished with it. And then I'll tell you how much I would charge for something like this. Because I'm not quite done. We still have a whole other... It's a sash, right? So we still have a whole other head to do right here. Braids to go here. The streamers to go down the back. And then the sash part. So let's hold off on how much it would cost. I promise I will tell you when I'm done. Because right now I don't know. I want to bling up these and put some tiny bows on them because it's the minute details that make them, y'all. This whip braid would have been just fine with a whip and a bow, right? But then we wrapped it with the braid, and then we went one more step over and wrapped it with the beads. It would have been just fine without that. This would have been just fine without these. But every little thing you add to it just ups it in cost and most of the time in beauty and yeah. So where's my end? Oh, for the love of all that's... There's one. Hot dog. You know what? Not that one. Not that one. This one. I'm going to use this. Freaking double-sided tape. I'm doing it right now. That way when I get done with this, I can just pop the end on it. And I won't have to worry about looking for it. Right there. Now, so that has some tarnish looking stuff on it, so we're not going to use that. I'm going to cut out 4 of these because I'm going to put one on each long side. Okay. Now, watch what I'm doing here. Let me take that top part off. Because I like having them in these containers, y'all. I seriously do. But I do not like having to find the end. Come on. Thank you. Double-sided sticky tape right here. And I'm going to pop that sucker right on there. And now I don't have to find the end. It's stuck to the side of the dang box. I hope it works. Fingers crossed. It's on there for now. These are cut close enough where I am not even going to worry about burning the ends. So, I'm going to use my super hot glue because this is metal and plastic. And I want them to stay together permanently. So are you wanting to know how much it would cost to actually make it, or how much it would cost to sell it for somebody to buy it from me? Catherine, more, honey. I'm thinking probably closer to 8 by the time I'm done. Because it's going to have, it's a shaped mum head. It's a custom one. The boas, all the bling. I count this as blinged out because there's bling on every single braid. It's a sash. The butterfly, it's a quad, right? Just a quad. Not a basic quad, but not an over-the-top quad, is $400 plus. This is a shaped one. What else? Yeah, shaped, and plus the additional head, the sash part, all that stuff. So you got to make sure you take all of that into consideration. All right, I'm going to try and do the tiniest little bow. And I think I'm going to use silver. And if I use this silver, y'all, half the time, I don't think it has to have a piece of bling in the middle because it's silver. It's not a white pipe cleaner. So, and then let's V-cut the bottom. No, this way. There. And then I will use this to go through. But I'm not going to put this on until I get it on the mum and see how it's going to hang. I want it to... Nope, I'm doing it this way. I'm going to make sure that it hangs correctly. And that adds a little bit of shine with that silver there. I'll squish it down on there. There we go. And if you want to, just to keep it from moving around, let's put a touch of glue. And I have these cut-off pieces from that bling. If I wanted to go even extra, even more extra, let's get my TJ tweezers. Excuse me. This is the little tiny pieces in between the diamonds. If you wanted to do this, you can. So I think if I did this over again, I would make this shorter because it's a little long. But you can make it as... I was just trying to make sure I had a good grip on this. So, anyway, there she blows. Now, see, I might end up there because it was hanging at an angle. There we go. All right. This one. This is also, Amistad does not sell them, but I buy those teeny tiny pre-made bows because they work great on here. You just glue them suckers on. I forgot to trim. This way? Nope, this way. Before I twist this on, I'm going to put some glue right there. There we go. Where is the other little tiny one? There it is. Turn it loose. There we go. All right. Now we can add those on. I mean, is it extra? Yeah. But aren't mums supposed to be extra? Yeah. Alright. Now I gotta find a spot where they'll sit correctly. See, I did not want them to spin. Let me just put it right there, I think. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. I am going to take a piece of ribbon and hot glue across the top where I stapled that, because these come out and I wouldn't want somebody to pull on it, and just because you saw that you can just pull the sequins off. So I want it to be secure. So if I put some hot glue up there, I'm trying to make sure I hang this correctly. I don't want it even with that. I want it right there. Okay. Anyway, I don't want kids coming in there tugging on it and then just pulling the whole dang thing out. So to secure it a little bit better and for my peace of mind, I'm going to throw a piece of scrap ribbon over top. Literal scrap ribbon. I know that's probably overkill, but I do not care. I need to move this over. Safe. All right. She's hanging right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's hanging correctly. And it's hanging correctly over here too. But it's actually in behind some stuff, which is fine. They need to be able to search through and find some stuff. Now, I will figure out what's going to go here after we do the top. Now, did we talk about a drape? I know we're doing the angel wing on the side, but did we talk about a drape here? That is the question. Hey, Kristen. I do too. To sell it, I'm thinking between 8 and 1,000. Whenever I get done, we will go back through and count up the hours that it's taken me to do this. Now, granted, we'll take probably about 30% off of that because a lot of it's talking, but we'll be able to go through, and that doesn't count the shopping, right? To actually construct this, because the shopping that I did was specific to this mum. So those hours should count towards it, right? So maybe I won't deduct on the, because I was going to go add up all the time that I was live. Because we did do a lot of talking. But we're going to take that into account. So I do with the glue and the ribbon. Extra but pretty. Anyway, did I say hi to Kristen? There she is. All right. Anyway, so what did we say about draping? Do y'all remember? Because I don't. I knew I wanted the patent to drape here. And I love this little curly Q right here, y'all. That is super cute. Y'all remember that. Because that gives it a little something extra. I don't want to have an angel wing here and there. Or I could do an angel wing on both. That might kind of help tie it together a little bit. Not that it's going to need to be tied together, but okay. I'm nodding off. Oh, girl, you have to get up early? I'm so sorry. Good night. Thanks for joining. I was thinking the angel wing for both. All right, let's make an angel wing. So I was watching, y'all remind me who it was that did the archangel. Because don't ask me why. I was just now seeing that. I probably saw it before and forgot. Y'all know how my dang memory is. But she was talking about how the military loop and the angel wing loop didn't have to be the same size ribbon. Who was it that did that? Eva Craig Hibbert with Angelic Makings is the one that came up with the angel wing. But somebody else in our group did the archangel. And I haven't made that one yet. What colors? I'm tempted. I only ever remember hearing the drape with the paint and the angel. So, the love braid, I was talking about doing one of those too, and wonkying it. But the only way I would be able to wonky it would be back here, and that's going to be too small. So maybe we go ahead and do the love here and the angel wing there. Because I think I would honestly love to get as many... Yeah. But whatever we put here, you know what I would hate to do is make the angel, Veronica, yes. She's the one that did the archangel. This is going to have to go on here somewhere. And it needs to go on the front area. So whatever I put here, I wouldn't want to cover too much of it. You know what I mean? And this is going to cover a lot of it. You're going to make one of those, yes. Let's see. Yeah, I did say angel wing, but I think when I had one of my bright ideas, I was going to drape it because this shoulder, we're going to have flowers up here, and then it's going to go down the back, and I wanted the angel wing to kind of drape from the front of the flower, where it's actually, it would be the top of the flower, and it's going to drape around the arm and come back up and meet up in the back. So I thought about doing something going down the arm, but then I got to thinking that angel wing would look super cute, starting right here at the top of the flower and then just having something to lay over the arm right there. I think that would be really, and it wouldn't be too much hanging down. Yeah, that's what, yeah. Drape the love and put Amistad on it. It's like the go-to with 9 out of 10 mums. Well, then I don't want to do that. I don't want to go with the go-to. Let's just hold off on that. Let's hold off on it and see. I have a flower power over there. And it also doesn't have to drape completely. You know, it could drape from like the middle over to the back of the butterfly. So maybe something like that. That's something different. I think that might be super cute because we're going to have the stuff coming out here. We've got this one coming down here. What if we did that? Hang on a minute. I got to get something to hang it from. Let me show you what it's going to look like. Are y'all able to see? No. Hold on. I'm going to bring y'all up to the top part out of my head. There we go. Let me big it up just a little bit. All right. This is here. It's draping itself already. There's the butterfly. This can come out of there and come up like that way. Can y'all even see that? Dang it. I'm going to get it to where y'all can see what the heck I'm trying to do. I'm going to let this come down some more. There. Can y'all see that? And it might not even have to start there. Why don't, let's see. I wonder if we could make it to where it starts like right there. But does that look like butterfly poop? That's my problem. Let me see what y'all are saying. Could you drape it from the faux box braid? Have you made that one? It reminds me of a Christmas tree chain. Oh, I haven't. Oh my goodness. Okay. Butterfly poops. We need that. We do. Oh my God. Okay. I love it. I really, really freaking do. Okay. I wonder if I could hang it from like here. Sorry. Girl, I can't check my messages. Hold on. I don't think I can check it on my watch. The JJs and dinglings. Yes. Have to start from the wing bottom, not the butterfly's butt. Come on now. Okay, y'all, hang on a minute. Kristen, I'm not going to be able to listen to it. You sent a video. Let me see if I can just watch it. It won't come out. Yes, Amanda did that in my, in the hotel. So, yeah. Well, we might hold off. We might hold off on the... I have a better idea. I promise you, something's got to be on the booty of this butterfly. It does, dang it. How about from the wing? Somebody said from the wingtip. Come on, y'all. Stop it. Y'all are awful. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. That's why I love you. I don't like that either. I think I'm kind of happy with maybe not having anything draped. No need for... Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to get this thing to do correctly. There. I'm about to fight. No. Sorry. Sit. Stay. Good dog. And it's still tilting. Really? Okay. Let's wait for now on the drape. Yes, thank you. Going through my braids in my head. There are certain braids that I do not want to put on here. And I don't want to explain why either. So if I say, no, I don't want to do that one, there's a possibility that I have a reason for it. So, all right, we're holding off. I really want to work on this mum head, though. Something has to be on here for me to hang this. And I don't want to cover up the patent. There might be room between, on the sash itself, between the top of the mum head and the flower up here. We shall see. So we just need to keep in mind that that has to happen. Let me put this over here. Oh, ouch. We don't want no butterfly poops. And that's exactly what it reminded me of. Okay, y'all. Let's try to work some on this mum head. Will there be room on the mum head for the cutout? I don't know. I want this thing tilted up. That's the issue. I do not know. Can you drape a pinwheel? I don't like the pinwheel. I despise that braid. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like how it looks. I think it looks awful. I'm sure people think some of the stuff that I have looks awful. I just don't like it. So, I'm going to shut up about it now. Alright. Let's go down here. It's only 11 o'clock. Hope none of y'all got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Or got to leave to go to work tomorrow. Twisted military. Yes, it does. My only thing is I have two kind of versions of militaries on here. I know I'm being difficult, and I am so sorry. But let's work on this. Let me see if I need to adjust this at all. Yeah, it needs adjusting a little bit. There we go. All right, I need to bring my stuff over that we're using for this. I'm not going to put my flowers on right now. I think I'm going to need as much room as possible to staple the backer and everything to it, and I can attach the flowers after I attach the skirt. I'm going to put the flowers on here just to show some stuff. Get out of my way. So I definitely need another flower to go in the middle. Let me go ahead and find that real quick. Let me grab a 5.5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mum flowers on here. You got to be up at 4 a.m.? I'm trying to see the love braid. Oh. Girl. See, that's too much for me. I would have to force that sucker all the way down in. and squish. I'm going to have to put these on. I'm going to have to put these on. Not right this second, though. So what I'm not doing is putting loops all the way around. If y'all have seen my butterflies before, I don't do loops all the way around. I do things at the pointy edges, at the top and the bottom. Oh, now I know what I forgot. The antenna. Come on. Probably gonna have to wait until I get the flowers on and attach these in there. I need to move this one and this one out of the way. Does that go this way? Yeah. No, maybe I attach it to the back before I put the flowers on it. That might be the best way to do it. Y'all bear with me just a second. I need to see. Ouch. Okay. I'm going to take that back. I will have to do this after I get it attached to the sash part. Because I need to see how far. I don't want it to hit him in the face. Okay, we are going to do loops here, 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 and here. And that's probably going to be the extent of these loops. Now, I want them to be kind of whimsical, wispy. What kind of loops am I going to do? Chantel! Welcome, babe. Thank you so much. Pink, blue, purple, 3 love braids, then braid them together. Kristen, you are bound and determined. Yeah. I could do the twisted loop. But then I want another pointy one behind it. Which ones do I want to use on the twisted loop? That is the question. So maybe that. And what color background? Let's bring these up here so y'all can see the colors. Can y'all tell I freaking love that ribbon? All right. Oops. Come on. I think I made a mistake when I cut 2 feet off of my table, y'all. I really, really do. I should have left it long. Or the regular loop with the dovetail behind it, but yes. That's the one I normally do on there. There it is behind the white, and that really makes it pop. But they're not the right size. It's about the same width as the satin. Let me try that. Girl, this stuff, I love it. So this I did not purchase at Amistad. but they carry the satin ribbon there. So I think what I might end up doing is backing it with the... I wonder if I do it that way, if that'll make it a little stiffer. And then do it that way I have something inside it to help it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. How long am I cutting these? I just made a video on them. Do I cut these at 6 or 7 inches? They had a blue and a light green. Aww. Twisted loops, y'all. 6 or 7 inches. Because I do not remember. I think it's at 6. And if not, I'll just cut some more. Even up. Thank you. Oh, come on. I'm glad I only have to do 4 of these. It's a pain in the butt keeping 2 ribbons together, much less 3. I think this might be a no. Because it is, I don't know if y'all can see. You see how they're all separating? They're not staying together. And the size is weird. Let me see if it'll work with just these 2. No, because they just keep coming apart. Okay. That's going in the scrap bin. That hurts my heart, people. Why is that in there? No, this. This is what I want. I think I might just do some loops. I'll do the twisted loops, but I want this in there, dang it. So I'm going to make probably 8 loops like this. And then we can go on either side. So a loop, and then a twisted loop, and then, or the pointy loop, and then the twisted loop in the middle. That's what we're going to do. Because I want it. How about that? All right. This is going to move. I'll probably do the loop with the V-cut on the back out of diamond dust, maybe the pink. So this middle part needs to be with some of the lavender. Hey, this is the perfect spot to bring in my decorative ribbon in the shorter. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'll do the twisted loops in the smaller decorative ribbon. And then I'll do the pink diamond dust in the back. Yep. Okay. Got it. I mean behind it. Put pink diamond dust under it. Yes. So I need 6 more. Michael must be going on a call. I'll make them all and we'll bring that back up. One more. I'm just going to cut these. That's 5. Okay. Now I'm going to pull, I'm going to do the lavender behind, or should I do silver? I'm going to do silver behind the decorative. That way, we've got some silver in the mum head too. And I will pull the wire out of this. So I only need 4. So 7 times 4 is 32. Is that right? 8 times 4 is 32. 7 times 4 is, dang it, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4. 28. Stop it. I got this. It's 11:15 at night, y'all. Mathin' is not mathin' at this hour. Thank you. Good night, Juanita. It's gonna be gorgeous. And instead of measuring everything out, I'm going to cut it in half and then in half again. And they should be at 7 inches. And if they're not, it's fine. Ta-da! Okay. Silver diamond dust. Is that... You know what? It's going to be good enough. It's not going to go all... No, I need it to go all the way. Hold on. This one. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to do this one. I wouldn't have an issue figuring out what 7 times 4 is if I had just actually cut all 7 of them, right? Or all 4 of them. Y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say. Okay. So, do I want it this way and this way? I know how I want it, but let me see. And do I want to do an angle? Exact. I do not know. That's the way I want it. Right there. Hyla would be proud of me. I didn't have to go back and rewatch her video or my video to get the dang twisted loop. And I got smart, y'all. I put a link to the playlist in the description. I'm going to have to go back and add it to all the other ones for when this is over with. So if somebody comes across just one of the videos, they can go see the whole thing. Okay, there's those. Yeah. This is meant for bows and stuff. I don't think it's meant for loops and things because it does not like to stay. It doesn't like to slide where you can adjust it or any of that. It likes to be ornery. It's a dang good thing it's pretty. I don't know if I told y'all, I'm moving my mama in, and I'm fixing to have to, as soon as I get done with this, we've got to get Matthew's room completely cleaned out. Matthew's moving into my RV while we get the room ready for my mom. And then we're going to move Mom's RV over here, move her into Matthew's room, and then clean out the RV and get rid of stuff and get it all cleaned up. Did I cut one extra? I guess I did. And then Matthew's going to move in that. He was going to live in it. I knew Mom, when Matthew moved out to go to college, that was going to be the plan anyway. That was when Mom was going to move in with us, and he was going to take her RV to college. But we're moving that up a little bit. Y'all, I know I'm cutting these way too big, and I do not care. I will trim them off appropriately later. So as soon as I get this thing done, I'm going to have to start painting and rearranging and moving people. So I might not be on here for about a week afterwards. It's going to take me at least that long to get everybody done. Kind of tempted to pour, before I put these down, to put some bling on here. Let me see what I've got. I wonder, I think these hearts are going to be, they might be too big. Yeah, they'd be sticky on something else. I don't know. I'll deal with that later. Gonna go to bed. Good night, Maria. Okay, let's bring her back up here. I hate the feel of that. I'm just saying. Alright, I want that to be the outermost. So I can have that. It'll still be seeing through there, but that will be covered. Okay. Let me see how far away we are from that hole. Not very. Even that one up so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I'm putting them out about the same amount from the hole. About right there. Come on. There we go. that. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm off. Like that. And then this. So do I do it that way? Because that's going to show more, I think. Yeah. Because if I did it this way, all you would see is just a little bit. So we're going to do with the silver standing up. I think that is going to be really, really cute. These things it covers a lot, and it looks great. And you don't have to make as many loops. But my goodness, I'm happy when I'm done messing with it because, yeah, because. We also have to remember lights have to go in here somewhere. So, girl, I love using this tinsel. I'm still here just working on a garden. Of course. I'm hoping to get some in July. Yes, girl. Good night. Good night, Laura. Thanks for being here, babe. Okay. That is going to look great. If I do say so myself. Toot toot. I know I'm an idiot. It's quite all right. I'm going to go ahead and secure this flower. If I can find the center. There we go. Kind of want that sitting above it. Okay, now with that squished down in there, I'm fine with that. So these will definitely go on last. That will go on. It'll have to go on last because I won't know exactly where to put the dang thing, but y'all. Okay. Get out of the way. Move it back just a touch. No, I need it forward. There. No, we need it to go backwards because you need to be able to see. Come on, dang it. I'm going to tilt y'all up a little bit. And we'll big it up. Dang it. Yeah, we still need something in there. That's perfect. That is perfect. Where everything is sitting is kind of perfect. All right. Body. It'll be straight in there, of course, and then the antenna. I am loving how that is turning out, y'all. Okay. That's the horn emoji. Alright, I don't know what to do next. I feel like if I attach this, I'm going to have to take everything off of this table. I'm going to have to attach it while it's on the table. And put the flowers in. I need to figure out how. How we're going to attach it. I don't know, y'all. We might not have to have a full sash. We might not absolutely have to have a full sash. Does it have to be together? Can it be two pieces? Can we have her like this? Let me see. Dang. She's going to be big. And then we'll have to have it hanging somewhere around in here for stability. And then we wouldn't be able to come out too far with the antenna over here. But how would we attach this to this and have it make sense? I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm seriously trying to figure out how to get the sash part attached to this. Normally, the sash is built on here. But this is going to be a pita. Good old safety pins. Right? I've got ads coming up. She's going to be big, but with someone with... No. She's just going to... I think she's just going to be hung up. I don't know if they're going to sell it after the season or what. I think it would be pretty smart if they did. Which is why I'm seriously thinking about putting a little hair clip on the back of this to whatever I put it on. It can just be unclipped. And that can be customized if they wanted to sell it. Because this would have to have, if they sold it, they would have to have names and stuff on there. But the thing about it is, it's going to be... it's going to be on a dress form. I'm thinking about something, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. If we brought it up higher here, we could attach that flower to kind of the neck strap. And then the other side, I'm trying to think. I just need to think about it. I need to think about it. Because I thought about if we went over here and came down the back like this and around the front. I wonder how that would work. I need a piece of long... Hold on, y'all. Hang on, let me pull it out of here. Those aren't long pieces. I think that is a long piece. I'm gonna have to redo this. So we'll have one piece, ignore it that it's going around my neck. One piece attached to the side of the, yeah, and one attached, but it, like this one will go up and around, right? And this one will go up underneath the flower, like that. And then they could either cross it in the back and then bring it around the front and tie it. I think that might work, y'all. But we'd still have to, and we would still have to have another piece going up here. So another piece going around there, and it would go around this side. See how I have it crossed back there? It would have to, just like a crisscross in the back, and then tie underneath the mum in the front. That would be an easy on. There wouldn't be really anything to go over your head. Throw the straps over, cross them behind your back, and bring them around and tie them. Kind of like suspenders. Can it be just one long neck strap from the top wing to the bottom wing? I'm not sure. Olga, yes, that is an option. They're going to put it on a dress form, a larger dress form than this. They have a big one. But I'm hoping they have it where it's going to be able to move so you can see the back. But the problem is putting the braid. If I did the braid back here, I wouldn't know how long to make it. You know what I mean? We're going to put a pin in that. I'm going to pull out this. This is not the right color. But if I did it with the actual sash, I kind of got to get this fixed in my brain, because that's the next step, really. I was worried that it wouldn't have enough oomph here, but I think that it will. So it's going to catch probably up here, and it's going to go at an angle down to the bottom one. So it's going to go completely across there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm dropping flowers, but it's going to go completely across. This is the top, this is the bottom. That might give me enough. I think I'm going to stick with the sash. Because I was afraid that I wasn't going to have enough of this touching this to give it stability. I think I am. And I think I'm going to actually take some doubles, and I'm going to sandwich. I just rolled this all up. Let me grab, since I can't use my backer, I can't use my actual deals. I can take these. I need the flowers out of the way, y'all. Turn me loose. Thank you. Move. This is not the one that I'm going to use. But I'm just going to kind of show you. I can take and sandwich the ribbon in between, and I can glue it on, and then I can staple this down all the way down, so I can have backer, ribbon, backer, and then it'll all be covered up again with something else. And I think that'll give me the stability that I need. Instead of, I can do some up and down, and I can do some across this way. I've never done a sash with something this big without the flowers actually being attached down the sash. So, I don't think I've ever seen a sash made just something this big. Woo. Alright. Maybe one braid or bling to cover it. I think that's going to work. And that will give us an option on the back to take the back part of the sash, because some of it's going to be covered from the flower up top here, and we're going to have braids. We're going to have a skirt coming down the back, right? But then we're going to have this part, so we can start where the skirt stops, maybe a little under it, and take something and put it on there around the back, to where when it meets, it'll like hide underneath where it meets up front. I was thinking, I'm like, yay, I got the big part done. I'm close to being done, but I am not. Once I started thinking about all that other stuff, it ought to start coming together, though. I'm in love with this so, so much. And I cannot wait. I think I need to adjust that a little bit. I'll do that right before I put that head on. So I think maybe tomorrow when I come back, I'm going to clean this whole thing off. And we're going to lay this sucker up here, and we're going to attach this to it. And then get going on the sash part. And then we can hang it up here and attach things to it as we need to. And then we'll do the clean backer after I get all the flowers and stuff attached. I think that's a good plan. I need to clean this whole thing off, and we'll lay her on there so I can attach the backer, which is crazy. I don't even think this is going to fit. It's going to be hanging off the end, y'all. All right. Was watching on the TV and fell asleep like an old lady. Looking good. I'm out. Good night. Good night, Terry. Hey, Miss Alice. Thank you very much. Looks like some heavy duty. Yes, a lot of thinking. Did you see the steam coming out? So, I think I have satin back there that I'm going to use. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. Thank y'all for figuring that one out for me. I needed all the help I could get. So, all right. I think I'm going to get off here. I don't even know what time it is. It's almost midnight. All right, y'all.
It's Monday, June 23rd.
Oh, I know what it is. Thank you. Siri's telling me it's Monday, June 23rd. No, it's not. It's still Sunday. Thank you. Anyway, all right. Thank y'all for joining me. There is a link in the description if you're watching the replay to the playlist that should have all of this entire mum in it up until, you know, when I'm done, it'll have it all in there. It's still work in progress. All right. Thank you, ladies. I will see y'all tomorrow sometime. I appreciate y'all all being here. I promise you, y'all are not going to hurt my feelings if y'all got to work, if y'all got things to do. I really love that y'all say, hey, I'm working. Just jump in, say hey, and don't. You know, do what you need to do. So, anyway. All right. Thank y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.